The New England Patriots faced a tough loss against the Steelers, a game that tested the resilience and growth of this young team. Even with the disappointment of the final score, there's a clear sense that the Patriots are operating on a higher level than in previous seasons. Drake May continues to show development week after week, steadily building confidence and giving the team glimpses of what they could become. While it's easy to get caught up in the frustrations of a game like this, the numbers tell a deeper story, one that highlights both the struggles and the progress made along the way. Looking at the offensive side, it's impossible to ignore the impact of turnovers. The Patriots committed 5 in this matchup, a number that marks the highest total for the team since 2008. Despite the setbacks, the game remained within reach, demonstrating that the team can still compete even when mistakes happen. These moments, particularly for a quarterback like Drake May, serve as crucial learning experiences. Sunday was his 6th career game with multiple turnovers, and the record is telling. When Drake May has more than 1 turnover in a game, the Patriots have yet to secure a win. This makes ball security paramount, not just for him, but for the entire offense. Running backs, receivers, and even tight ends have a shared responsibility to maintain possession. But ultimately, the quarterback's decision-making drives the outcome. Rondre Stevenson's struggles in this game were a stark reminder of how turnovers can shift momentum. Fumbling twice at critical moments overshadowed what could have been a standout performance. His own acknowledgement that if he cannot hold onto the football, the team cannot rely on him, underscores the unforgiving nature of the league. It also opens opportunities for younger backs like Tavon Henderson to step up. Henderson's chance to earn more snaps comes not just from necessity, but from the potential to bring fresh energy and stability to a backfield in transition. Alongside Antonio Gibson, who also had issues with ball security, the Patriots are facing a pivotal moment in evaluating their options and deciding who will carry the offensive load moving forward. On the defensive side, the Patriots experienced their own shakeups. Christian Ellis, the starting middle linebacker, was benched, reducing his snaps significantly and signaling potential changes in personnel strategy. These adjustments have ripple effects across the defensive unit, impacting rotation and assignments. While some players like Marcus Jones, Robert Spillane, Jalen Hawkins, and Carlton Davis logged every defensive snap, others saw their roles limited due to performance or matchups. The defensive line maintained solid production, with players like Harold Landry, Levon Chasen, Milton Williams, and Christian Barmore participating in the majority of snaps. Jack Given also stepped up in the absence of Marte Mafu, showing that the Patriots are committed to rewarding performance and giving players the chance to earn more time on the field. Offensively, the line continues to hold steady next to Drake May, maintaining consistency at center, guards, and tackles. Hunter Henry demonstrated resilience, playing the majority of snaps despite a knee issue, showing both toughness and commitment to the team. At wide receiver, Cannon Booty remains the primary option, commanding the largest share of snaps, while others like M. Hollins and Stephon Diggs are still building back into rhythm after recovery and rotation limitations. Diggs, in particular, has hovered around 50% of snaps over the past 3 games, reflecting caution in his integration as he recovers from injury. The Patriots are balancing the need to protect their players with the necessity of unlocking offensive potential. With younger receivers like Kyle Williams showing promise, there's a growing case for expanding opportunities and diversifying playmaking on the outside. In the backfield, the conversation continues around Rondre Stevenson, Tavon Henderson, and Antonio Gibson. The recurring fumbles have prompted a closer look at who can consistently handle a primary role. Henderson's mindset is centered on earning a role through effort and execution, leaving final decisions in the hands of the coaching staff. This mindset reflects a team culture that values resilience and accountability, emphasizing that success comes from seizing opportunities and proving capability on the field. Coaches must balance the talent and potential of these young players with the immediate need to secure possession and execute cleanly in high-pressure moments. Looking deeper at the numbers and the game structure, the Patriots' offensive plays reveal patterns that could be optimized. Repetition of certain rushing plays, while sometimes effective, limits the ability to fully exploit dynamic players like Henderson. Variety in play calling, draws, screens, wheel routes, and stretch plays would allow the team to maximize the abilities of their skill players while alleviating pressure on the quarterback. Drake May's development depends not only on his own decision-making, but on the system around him. Creating space for playmakers, diversifying offensive looks, and incorporating scheme adjustments are essential for translating potential into wins. This Patriots team sits at an intriguing crossroads. The young roster shows flashes of growth and promise, yet mistakes and inconsistency continue to challenge their trajectory. The Steelers' game serves as both a cautionary tale and a learning moment, highlighting areas that demand attention while also reinforcing that the team is competitive and capable of responding. Each snap, turnover, and adjustment carries lessons that will shape future games. Offensive opportunities for receivers and running backs, coupled with defensive adjustments in response to benchings and rotations, underscore a team in evolution. The narrative is clear, progress is present, but refinement is critical. The Patriots have the talent and structure to compete, yet execution under pressure remains the differentiating factor. As they prepare for matchups like the upcoming game against the Panthers, the team must integrate lessons learned from both mistakes and successes. Ball security, play variety, and maximizing the skill of younger contributors will define whether the Patriots convert promise into consistent results. Coaches, players, and coordinators alike are tasked with translating potential into tangible performance, ensuring that each decision, each snap, contributes to a winning outcome. Even in loss, the growth trajectory of this team is evident. Drake May's continued evolution, the emergence of Henderson, and the development of the receiving core all point to a franchise in transition, seeking the right balance between youth and experience. Defensive rotations and offensive line consistency provide stability, but true success will hinge on execution and minimizing errors. The Patriots' path forward is about learning from setbacks, refining strategy, and embracing opportunities to push the team closer to its potential. The game against the Steelers may have been difficult, but it sets the stage for the lessons and adaptations that will define the next chapters of this season. Looking ahead to the upcoming matchup against the Carolina Panthers, the Patriots are facing a test that will reveal how much progress they've truly made. The Panthers come off a dominant win, shutting out the Atlanta Falcons 30-0, and their defense has shown the ability to create pressure and force errors, particularly in critical moments. For New England, this means the execution has to be precise, the mental focus unwavering, and every snap must be treated as an opportunity to assert control over the game. Young players who have shown flashes of talent will be under the microscope, and the team's ability to adapt mid-game will likely determine the final outcome. Drake May remains at the center of the offensive discussion. His growth trajectory has been encouraging, but the turnovers against the Steelers highlight that even minor lapses can have major consequences. May's decision-making is under the spotlight, and the coaching staff is clearly invested in his development. It's not simply about avoiding mistakes, but about learning to read defenses, manage the pocket, and distribute the ball effectively to his skill players. The Patriots' ability to put May in positions where he can succeed will define the offense's potential against Carolina. Wide receivers like Cannon Booty and Stephon Diggs must continue to earn trust through reliable route running, separation, and the ability to make plays after the catch. Kyle Williams and other young targets offer additional upside, and the coaching staff has an opportunity to expand the playbook to fully utilize these athletes, giving May more options and reducing predictable tendencies. The running game remains a central storyline. Rondre Stevenson's ball security issues have created a ripple effect that demands attention. While his talent is undeniable, the mistakes in recent games highlight the importance of reliability in the backfield. Tavon Henderson's emergence offers a chance to stabilize the rushing attack, with a player capable of contributing in multiple facets of the offense. Antonio Gibson's role cannot be ignored, but the staff must carefully evaluate who can consistently protect the football while generating positive yardage. Rotating backs strategically while giving Henderson meaningful opportunities to showcase his skills could inject new energy into the offense and create a more balanced, unpredictable attack. Defensively, the Patriots will need to maintain focus and discipline to counter the Panthers' offensive schemes. Carolina's ability to stretch the field horizontally and vertically demands sound tackling, effective gap control, and situational awareness. The adjustments made in response to the Steelers' game, benching, rotations, and snap allocations, demonstrate the coaching staff's willingness to adapt. Players like Marcus Jones, Robert Spillane, Jalen Hawkins, and Carlton Davis provide stability and experience, but younger contributors must rise to the occasion and execute consistently. The defensive line, anchored by Harold Landry, Levon Chasen, Milton Williams, and Christian Barmore, will be critical in generating pressure and disrupting the timing of the Panthers' backfield. Jack Given and Kyle Duggar's increased snaps show the team's commitment to rewarding performance, and the upcoming game will test whether these adjustments can translate into impactful defensive play. Special teams, while often overlooked, also play a role in controlling momentum. Field position and execution in critical moments can amplify the offense and provide the defense with opportunities to create turnovers. The Patriots' attention to detail in these areas could be a differentiator, especially against a Panthers team capable of dominating possession and exploiting mistakes. Every snap, whether on offense, defense, or special teams, is part of a larger narrative, and the Patriots will need cohesion, focus, and adaptability to maintain competitiveness throughout the contest. The broader storyline for New England centers on development, adaptation, and resilience. Young players are stepping into expanded roles, veterans are being evaluated for consistency, and the coaching staff is balancing long-term growth with short-term performance. The Patriots' offensive line remains a cornerstone, providing the stability Drake may needs to make plays, while the defensive rotations reflect a willingness to prioritize performance over tenure. Each adjustment, whether in personnel, scheme, or snap distribution, contributes to an evolving understanding of the team's strengths and limitations. What stands out most is the interplay between potential and execution. The Patriots have talented individuals at nearly every position, but turning that talent into consistent results requires focus, discipline, and situational awareness. Mistakes like turnovers, missed assignments, and inconsistent play can derail even the most promising performances. Conversely, when players execute effectively, the team can compete with any opponent, as evidenced by the close games earlier in the season. This dynamic creates a narrative tension. The team is capable of excellence, but must learn to harness its abilities fully under pressure. The upcoming game against the Panthers will be a measuring stick for the Patriots. It will reveal how well young players like Drake May, Tavon Henderson, and Kyle Williams have integrated into the system, whether the receivers can create explosive opportunities, and if the defense can maintain discipline and consistency against a high-powered offense. The coaching staff's willingness to adapt mid-game, adjust strategies based on performance, and reward effective execution will play a crucial role in the outcome. It is a chance to turn lessons learned from previous setbacks into tangible success, proving that the team can respond to adversity and compete at a high level. There's also a psychological aspect at play. The Patriots are navigating the challenge of building confidence while learning from mistakes. Turnovers, injuries, and performance fluctuations all test the mental fortitude of a young team. How players respond to these challenges, embrace their roles, and maintain focus will shape not only the outcome of the Panthers game, but the trajectory of the season. The integration of younger talent, coupled with the development of leadership on and off the field, creates a dynamic environment where growth is just as important as winning. Before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to Patriots Hub and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep delivering the latest updates on our New England Patriots. And don't be shy. Share your thoughts on the news in the comments below. In what is sending shockwaves through Foxborough this morning, Christian Barmore has reportedly requested his release from the New England Patriots. The news, still unconfirmed by the team, has quickly become the talk of the NFL world, igniting speculation and whispers in locker rooms across the league. BARMORE, who has been a cornerstone of the Patriots' defensive line since his arrival, seems to be signaling that his future lies elsewhere, leaving fans and analysts scrambling to interpret the motives behind such a surprising move. Sources close to the situation suggest that the decision could be rooted in a mix of personal ambition and professional frustration. The young defensive tackle has shown flashes of brilliance over the past seasons, earning praise for his explosive play and versatility. Yet, rumors indicate that contract negotiations, playing time, or philosophical differences with the coaching staff may have created tension behind the scenes, culminating in this dramatic request. While the Patriots have long been known for their discipline and structure, a player of BARMORE's caliber openly seeking an exit marks an unusual turn of events, and insiders are suggesting that the organization could face a delicate balancing act in managing the fallout. The implications of BARMORE's request extend far beyond the borders of New England. NFL teams are reportedly already monitoring the situation closely, weighing the possibility of acquiring a proven young talent who could immediately strengthen any defensive front. Speculation is rife. Will the Patriots try to retain him at all costs, perhaps offering a new contract or role adjustment, or are they ready to entertain trade offers from franchises eager to capitalize on the unexpected opportunity? Meanwhile, fans have flooded social media with a mix of disbelief and concern, debating whether this signals a larger shakeup within the Patriots' defensive core or a personal career pivot by BARMORE himself. Regardless of the outcome, one thing is clear. The Patriots are facing a moment of uncertainty that could redefine their defensive strategy in the near future. As whispers turn into headlines, and as rival teams circle like hawks waiting for any hint of vulnerability, the NFL world waits with bated breath. Christian Barmore's name is now on everyone's lips, and the question remains, how long before the Patriots locker room, and the league at large, feels the full impact of this startling revelation? That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay updated with exclusive news about our New England Patriots, be sure to subscribe to Patriots Hub and hit that like button. We can't wait to hear your thoughts in the comments. See you in the next video.